Welcome back to the LNC Painter YouTube channel. In today's video, we have a 2016 Mercedes-Benz S550. And as you can see, it's already in the spray booth, masked up, prepped, and ready to go. The Mercedes came in because it was rear-ended and it got hit pretty good. We replaced the rear body panel, welded it up, painted it already. We put on a new trunk that we're gonna paint and we're gonna blend both quarters. This quarter needed a couple repairs, which we did. This quarter, we're just gonna blend it out. And we got a brand new bumper that we already put sealer on. I got my clear base coat blender and then my base coat, which we're gonna apply to this car. The Mercedes color code is 197, which is Obsidian Schwartz. And we're gonna do the darker version because that matches the best. First thing we want to do is we're going to use our wax and grease remover made by One Choice. It's a PPG product. We're going to do one final wipe down before we start painting. And for this, I like to use the microfiber towels. I get the best results for them. Always after I mask it up, I do one final wipe down with a grease and wax remover. This will ensure that my paint will not have any kind of reactions and will lay out nice and smooth. Between 19 and 20 psi. So this is our first coat. It's starting to dry. We're gonna use the air and dry it some more before we apply our second coat. And you gotta make sure it goes completely flat like this before applying your second coat. Okay, so our first base coat is dry and we're ready for our second coat. One tip for you guys is when you're painting, try to go a little past the panel. That way, if you have any dust particles that have settled near the panels, they will be trapped with the base coat and won't go into your paint job. And second of all, this is a very big bumper, very hard to position it, but always try to make sure the bumper is as stationary as it can be. As you can see, I put a cardboard between the two side pieces. That way they don't flap around when I'm painting. And it's gonna make for a cleaner paint job. I always try to position the bumper as high as from the ground as I can. Instead of hanging down like this, I kind of position it sideways as if it's on the car. That way it's off the ground. It's not gonna collect any extra dust off the ground. And once again, we'll make a cleaner paint job. That's just something I do and it seems to work for me. My paint jobs come out a lot cleaner. So let's do our second coat. So while my second coat of base is drying, there's a few things I like to do to make sure our jobs come out perfect. Is since we're blending this whole panel, I see a couple rock chips on this side. So we're gonna fix that. We didn't do any repairs or trying to not paint here. There's a chip there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna dab a little paint in them. That way they get filled in and not gonna be as noticeable. Okay. Make a triangle. Okay, your spray gun. And just dab it into the rock chip. Go. It won't be visible at all once we clear it. Okay guys, this is my second coat. I applied it, it's dry and it's looking nice. We're ready for our third and final coat. And our third coat is gonna be a control coat, is what we call it. And on the control coat, we're gonna drop the PSI, we're gonna back away from the panel, and we're gonna mist on the final coat to orientate all the metallics. That way it all looks uniform and doesn't have any blotchy spots or uneven spots. When you pull it out into the sun, that's when it all shows up. Here it looks beautiful, but control coat is a must on all metallic colors. That way your metallics will orientate and lay out perfectly smooth. So let's do our final coat and then we'll be ready for clear coat. The final control coat is drying. We're going to mix up our clear and we're going to be using Shopline 7200. It's a good overall clear that gives us a nice glossy finish. And once again, I'm going to be using my Iwata W400 with the 1.3 tip. This is my workhorse, my clear gun for every single job since day one. And it seems to be working well for me, so we'll keep using it. Let's spray this thing down. The Mercedes S550 is painted, dry, and ready to go. Let's pull the car out of the spray booth, get it assembled, and let you guys see what it looks like all finished. Let's go. The Mercedes S550 is looking beautiful and shining like it did when it rolled off the showroom floor. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, comment below. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. That is going to be it for today. See you guys in the next one.